Biscuits! It's Cupcake Kami-sama back here, and welcome to Glish Vlog. In case you didn't know, Glish is a challenge. It stands for Great Lolita International Scavenger Hunt. It's something that was a thing around like 2017 and 18, I think, and then it stopped, and it's been brought back for 2021. And I said to myself, I'm taking part, and then I decided to vlog about it. I'm in a wonderful team. We've just had a chat, actually, Zoom online call type thing, to say hello, because not all of us knew each other. Some of us did, some of us didn't. This is getting onto a very rambly start, but also talk a little bit about the prompts that we'll do. So the point of Glish, how it works, is the organisers have set a theme. This year theme is like library, books, reading, that sort of stuff. So every team of 8 has been named after an author. My team is Team Arthur Conan Doyle, who, if you don't recognise the name, he's the author of Sherlock Holmes. And it is the night before Glish officially starts. Glish starts on August 13th, 2021. And we are primed. We have gone through all the prompts that are there, assigned them to various people. I don't want to say from the break of dawn tomorrow, but from as early as I can manage to get up tomorrow, I'll be getting on with them. So I'm starting this vlog by curling my hair. So whilst I do that, make sure to subscribe. You don't know what sort of vlogs I might end up doing. It's not something I normally do, but it happens every now and then. Click the bell button next to the subscribe one so that you're notified when I upload something new. And let's get to hair curling. Morning everyone. Happy Glish 2021. It's like 7:15 in the morning. Yeah, work can't get me up at this time, but Glish can. Behind you, you've got glimpses of some of the chords I've prepped. For now, I'll be starting on the very first one now, because you need to start as you mean to go on. It's only day one, but I think so far so good. I know I've gone a bit OTT with outfits, but that there was no need necessarily to go this OTT, but why not? Let's live a little. I'm just catching a quick break. I've done a look this morning that was already posted pretty much straight after. I've done your most expensive coordinate, which will be a sort of group effort. And seeing as I was already wearing that, I took a picture for Pose with Your Favourite Book, which conveniently happened to match. Now, changing into this, I'm going to do Pose with an Issue of Girlism. Pick this one because it matches my cord and I have an idea. And I'm also doing a prompt called read a few lines from Kamikaze Girls. As I only own Japanese copy, I'm reading it in Japanese. お嬢ちゃん、 あたい、白百合ってもんなんだけど、桃子さん、おられるですかな？敬語めちゃくちゃじゃん。I think after this, even though I potentially could do some more, I think I'll take it easy. Actually, let's grab my tablet. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 13, 14, 15, 16 prompts that had my name against them that I said that I would do, I've done one that doesn't require a picture, and I've done one that does require a picture. I've taken photos for 2 more, and now I'm going to take 2 more as well, so that will be 6 out of 16 done in one day. That's not too shabby. So far so good, I'd say. Let's get on with it. So yeah, I realised that all day I have not vlogged at all. Not a single bit of footage from John Rylands, where I did the, what's it called, at your local library prompt. I realised that I didn't only once I go back home. So you'll have to make do with some of the pictures. And I'm trying to make up for it by taking you behind the scenes on the next one that I'm doing. So the Victorian Maiden tribute thing. This is my sole Victorian Maiden dress. And I'm going to make a reel. I figured that just recreating a picture from Gothic Lolita Bible as best I could wouldn't quite cut it. So I'm going to do an aesthetic reel. Surely that's tribute enough. Wig. Whatever manner of things told me those 2 years ago to get the ringlet wig from Dallow Home, I am glad I listened, because even though it's not necessarily the most used wig that I own, I do reach for it at oddest times. So, let's transform into a Victorian Maiden blonde. Hello on day 3. 3, as if. I might not actually have enough time to vlog because of the meetup and I want to enjoy it. But the plan is, I rush to get ready. I say to myself, oh, it's not going to take a lot of time to get ready because I'm only doing basic makeup and the clothes are all laid out. But we need to turn this into what I have in my head rather than on my head. Into the vision, and just because I have a vision and think it's easy to do doesn't mean that I actually will. So I want to leave myself as much time to do my hair as I can, and then take outfit pictures, take photos for, oh, what prompts is it that I'm doing today? Pose with the book you recommend, and I'm gonna take one for the Lolita collector's cards. Whether that will be the one I'll end up using, I'm not sure yet. But at least I give myself an option. So, clocking out, I'll try and do some behind the scenes. And I'm more than likely going to see you on day 4. Hello, welcome to day 4. Yes, day 4. As you may have gathered, I'm not in frills. I'm just wearing Access Fam turtleneck. And I still have the hairstyle from yesterday. in all fairness. It's not holding up too badly for something that's lived 24 hours already. The reason for both of them are sort of twofold. A, I was and still am pretty tired. I picked my battles carefully yesterday, which meant I decided to sleep on this hair. It felt stable enough and proved to be so. But B, I am still planning on doing some prompts for Glish today. Those will be both things that I'm doing in collaboration with others, or that are supposed to be a group effort. So when I saw how this looks this morning, I thought I could swing it as, you know, some sort of masculine Yankee hairstyle. Because what I'll be doing is Joel and I are recreating a scene from Kamikaze Girls. And I get to play the dad. After that, I'm hoping that once I take all of the pins out of here, there'll be enough curls in there to swing to look early Edwardian-ish for a little girl, not for a mature woman, because to get the prompt of take a picture with a sign that has your author's name on it, seeing as there's nothing that I can trace in and around Manchester with a sign, a proper sign saying Arthur Conan Doyle, I decided to make my sign, but so that it wouldn't feel like a cop-out of, oh, we couldn't have a sign so we just made one. I'm doing a story around that. You may or may not know it, but it's the story of the Cottingley Fairies. Cottingley is a small town, village, small place in Yorkshire. And in the early 20th century, these two girls from Cottingley took photographs with fairies. And at the time, people were mesmerized, shocked, in awe, because somehow it seemed as if they now had photographic proof that fairies were real. In the years to come, it both surfaced, evidenced, and the girls themselves admitted that it was a hoax. They made it up. But at the time, one of the most notable people to have been fooled by it was Arthur Conan Doyle. So what I want to do is a picture as if I was one of the Cottingley Fairy girls. I might, may 2-line edit a fairy somewhere onto it. But one of those like shame your pet type pictures with just holding a sign to the extent of I fooled Arthur Conan Doyle with my Photoshop fairies or something like this. So I'm not necessarily going to be in frills all day because that's just too tiring and I need a bit of rest, but I'm still hoping to get at least some prompts done today. I am officially on work hours, so I'll get back to that. All of that will have to take place after my work hours, sadly. As much as I'd love to spend the day being in frills, apparently they want me at work. So I'll see you then. The artist formerly known as Prince. Yo sup, it's your boy Paul checking in here from 1536. It's Glish Day 5 and we're having a party. Woo! Sorry, this inevitably happens when Paul gets in the room because he's the lad. So yeah, Glish Day 5. This is... sort of see it. Ooh. This is my outfit for the period era inspired co-ord. So of course I had to come in, represent my Tudor orgy lads. Sup lads. And even though I could do the last 2 bits that I have to do today, which is the Met Gala co-ord and then the Pass the Book prompts challenge thing that I want to use my Met Gala co-ord for, I'm not sure if I'll have the energy. And also this is stupidly comfy, like even the wig, this is too comfy and I kind of don't necessarily want to sacrifice on that, so I'll stay a lad for today. You know, it's only day 5, it's Tuesday, so we still have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to get shit done if any shit needs doing. If I manage to get the Met Gala prompt done tomorrow, then that'll be me done. Which feels weird. I feel like, have I pulled my weight in on this challenge? I know I have, I've done a fair bit. But at the same time, it feels odd to be done or almost done. But we'll see how that goes, and it will free me up to help out my team if any of them need a bit of support. So we'll see. Paul out. Hello. What day are we on? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We're on day 6. Bloody hell. Day 6 of Glish. I am half dressed, as in I have most of my clothes, none of the accessories, hair prepped for the half wig, not an ounce of makeup. This will be my Met Gala look once I'm done with it. But seeing as I still have to work, I might I might need to do it in stages. I'm hoping that by lunchtime, which is in an hour and a half, I'm hoping that by lunchtime I will be done with it. I'll try not to overcomplicate the makeup, so that then it literally is just a quick put accessories on, put the half wig on, take pictures. The Met Gala will also be my Pass the Book co-ord, and that will be it as far as my stuff goes. Actually no, I forgot that I said that I'd record some of the shit Lolita say. Sorry, my arm's getting tired. Oh. But yeah, other than this, everything I signed myself up to do will be done. So we'll see. I might end up still doing more. But for the time being, unless I decide to leave the shit Lolita say for tomorrow, that'll be it. So I'm not sure if I'll check in on day 7. We'll see. For now, I better get back to work. Woo! This berry's about to fall off because I've not secured it with anything, but we're rolling with it. Day 7. 7 people. Can you imagine? I've done everything that I was doing solo or that I had definitely to do yesterday. Woo! Today I'm going to do one more thing. I'll try and record a couple of quick shit Lolita say things so that we have options for people to add, and by couple I literally mean 2. Another drama on Big Sisters of Lolita fashion. None of my masks match my cord. So maybe I'll even manage that during work hours. That would be preferable because I want to not only tune in to Joelle's live stream later tonight. She's doing a live stream to put together the most expensive coordinate. I also want to record a video myself because I remembered that I started the collaboration that starts next week and I've not done a single thing. Yeah, that one I won't manage to do during work hours. That's where we're up to. With it being day 7, it means tomorrow is Friday. I think the plan is that we're all going to come together and review what still needs doing so that if there's any reshuffles, we can move them about, assign them to different people and have the weekend to finish. Why do I do that to myself? I don't know. I tell myself I'm having fun and I am having fun with Glish and everything around it. But I'm also thinking, do I just need like a week to rest? So, anyhow, lunchtime now. I need some food. I'll see you later. Oh, yeah. So, it's day 9 of Glish. I realise I did not vlog anything at all on day 8. Truthfully, because I did nothing. And the weirdest part is, I actually dressed up in frills anyway, whereas today I don't even plan on doing so. I've done everything that was mine to do. There's one thing left, in that I'm collecting other people's most expensive co-ord photos and I'm waiting on one. So I said this morning in our group chat that I'll wait until 10 p.m. on Sunday before posting what I have so that we make the prompt. It's weird because I feel kind of useless, like everyone's still working on bits or has bits to finish off or to post and I'm just here like, give me something to do please. Even though I know I'm not, useless. I've done lots. I've done my part. So what I think I'll spend the day doing today, other than stuff completely unrelated to Glish, is I'll go through our Instagram feed and I'll make sure, I'll basically do like a health check. So make sure that every post has all the correct tags. Don't want all that effort to get disqualified on some, technicality like, oh, you've missed out one tag of the one we said in the email that you have to use. So I'll go do that, make sure every post has all the correct tags. So it's not going to be the most exciting day, but in a sense, I kind of needed that. And it's not even that Glish tired me out, because it hasn't. I am more tired at the end of that week than I thought I would be. But as far as Glish goes, zero regrets because I had tons of fun. And yeah, I've really enjoyed the team that I was with. And I think that is, other than, the charity stuff and the challenges, that was a big part of Glish, is getting our community, Lolita international community, to get to know each other a little bit better. I'm very glad that I've taken part. In the future, if Glish happens again, I'd love to do it again, but a lot might depend on when it happens. So I'm gonna tuck in and I'll check in with you later. So yeah, I have not vlogged at all today. It's the final day of Glish. And it's not that I've not been doing anything. I've just been so preoccupied with making sure that all our entries are there, that if anyone needs help, I'm around, adding all the image descriptions, everything that was being posted, all of that, and mainly just stressing and internally trying to balance between going and the calm, rational self of everything's going to be fine. People have things under control. Official Glish deadline works out at 6:59 a.m. tomorrow, Monday. We only have one thing left to do. And we technically have enough pictures to get the max points for it. We're just waiting to see if one more person sends the picture. I know they've had problems today with internet and email acting up. Of course, life throws you stuff like this right at the final part. But, we have 6 and a bit hours. It should be fine. It's just one thing. And yet, my inner control freak is like, you cannot sleep. You cannot sleep. Sleep is forbidden at this time. You need to make sure that everything is there. Joelle was doing some stress counting of other people. But she was like, there's one team who at the time she counted have surpassed us. I don't know whether now they'll catch up to us, whether they're also going for full house, which if they are, then it's coming down to the organizers deciding which team's entries are more creative. Too much stress. Why did I sign up for it? No, I signed up for it because it's fun, and it genuinely has been fun. I've loved every moment. Could do without the stress, but I know that this is me and the control freak side and all that. And whatever happens, I'm so proud of everyone in our team. We've not only done everything and no one has been flaky, but people have proper stepped their game, made sure that it's not just taking the path of least resistance, but actually putting some thought and creativity into the prompts. So proud of them. So proud of all of us. So now, I'm going to try and get some sleep. Seeing as I'm technically already supposed to be going to bed. I guess I'll still film a proper ending once we have an outcome, which hopefully won't be long. See you then.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Update, literally not even 2 minutes after the person who said that they'll post the last bit. They're posting now. They said if need be, they're going to edit it later to add the remaining picture, but that way we're guaranteed to have all the prompts sorted, done. Oh my god. But I guess that means that I can sleep now. Will I though? Remains to be seen. Ooh, hang on. The other person has messaged. Oh no, they just responded to my previous message. It's all good. But that means that they're up. Well, up. It's daytime for them, but that means that they're online and they can see the message and they can send things now. So, oh my god. This is so emotional. I don't know whether this entire vlog will encourage anyone to do Glish if/when it runs again, or whether it'll discourage you, but it's a ride. It's an emotional ride. Anyhow, I'm gonna go back to the group chat, monitor the situation, and hopefully, then I'll have my closure. I'll be able to catch some sleep, and it'll just be waiting for the announcement of results.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
We did all the prompts! Woo! Can I sleep now? I probably should. It's what? It's almost midnight. I made choices. I'm going to live with them. I'm an adult. I should be used to this, but now the true tension wait begins. Hello, editing Paulina here, coming in to wrap the video because I forgot to do it properly. Or more like, never had the energy to do it properly. It's been an emotional roller coaster as far as Glish goes, in the best possible way. I've literally just seen, the clips of me going, ah! Do your best to ignore that if you're considering doing Glish in the future, because that is my control freak coming out and panicking. It is quite an intense week doing Glish, but the fun far outweighs the stress. And you're going to meet some amazing people, you're going to do things you never thought you'd do, and I can't recommend Glish enough. And I can't praise my team highly enough because it so was team effort. It's the fact that we won is down to everyone doing the most creative thing they were capable of and putting their best foot forward. No one team member could have done that. It was all 8 of us. And now that Glish Week is over, I'm still going to be going back to that Team Arthur Conan Doyle account to look back at some of the things we did, because there's some great stuff. I've only included things that I've done or the raw cuts of them in my vlog, so by all means make sure to go on Instagram to check out all the entries. Some highlights have been included in Dodo the Extinct's video on Glish, Dodo the Extinct being one of the organisers of Glish, but we're talking 80 prompts here. There's a lot of really cool content. So if you have a moment, go on at Team Arthur Conan Doyle on Instagram, check out what we did. Thank you everyone who has watched this entire vlog. I hope that you've enjoyed seeing the behind the scenes, the emotions, the whatever else has been happening. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you have, comment on it, subscribe to my channel. I can't imagine when will be the next time I'll vlog something, but if it is, hopefully it will be as emotional as this, because at least that provides some entertainment value. If you'd like to support me and encourage me in doing more video content like this, then you can either drop a one-off tip using Ko-fi, or you can join my Patreon, where the $2 a month tier will grant you 1 week early access to every single video that I upload, and the $1 a month tier will grant you early access to every single blog post that I publish, which you should all also check out for more Lolita fashion related content. It's cupcakes and unicorns. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye!